Okie dokie. So let's have a read then. We had the patch and now we have the Reddit. F Desert Car in the official campaign. All my homies hate Desert Car in the official campaign. 117 comments. And it has 339 upvotes. The landing bugs are certainly very annoying. I can take a jump the same way, bar the most marginal of speed difference. Okay, so it's not the same way. And either keep going with full speed or completely wiped out. That's the only thing I'd want changed with it. Stable landings instead of Flip Fiesta. Car switch map should be forbidden. Just one car at one track, no switches. And of course, only stadium car in all 25. Yeah, I've lost all interest in the game after they added more cars. You'd think diversity would be good for the game, but those cars are just terrible to drive. And the stunt mode is so confusing, and not even multiplayer competition or just playing together. Nowhere to see the score leaderboard in-game and watch replays. I've not played since in rally car, so I don't know what stunt mode is. Then don't drive them. You need to drive them to progress in the campaign. Okay. So far, expected responses. I just waited with new cars more segmented. I haven't played the campaign since Snowcar came out, and any couple of the day with a new car I skip. Okay, so that is like 20 in a whole year. Why can't they just have separate campaigns for the new cars and leave the regular campaign alone? Are they worried that people won't play a new car only can play it? Well, why is that? Maybe because hardly anyone will want to play it. If players aren't willing to play a campaign dedicated to the new cars, then maybe spending all those resources on jamming them down everyone's throat is a waste. At this point, I play 30 minutes a day running the Cup of the Day map solo. I used to average 2 hours, played a lot of RPGs and other arcades, but just have lost interest because I don't play the campaign, so I'm not logged into the game as much. I effing suck at Trackmania. I already can't drive the stadium car with any kind of speed or consistency. If I'm gonna learn new car mechanics or start using action keys. I effing suck too, but instead of acting like a effing crybaby, I see the other cars as more possibilities for stupidly funny shit instead of crying on Reddit every 2 months. I started playing against Australia and Telly was tough. Rally was tough, but Desert Car feels much better than the Rally. Wrong. I mean, it's just the same response every time, right? It's I don't think this is something new here. Go play Nations if you want to play Stadium. No, you go play Trackmania United if you want to play non-stadium cars. Well, actually, fair response, hey. Honestly, fair response right there. He got him. He did get him. I will say that. Got him. Absolutely got him. Preach butter. I'm tired of these people bitching about car variety. It's not that hard. A desert, snow, and rally car shouldn't be driven the same way as you would with a stadium car. I'm keyboard player and I have F, G, H, and V key binded to action key 1, 3, 5, 4 respectively. Okay, but then again, the people bitching about new cars simply refuse to improvise and adapt. At that point, like you said, they should go play Nations. The thing is, I don't want to do all that. Like, sure, come at me for not adapting, but if my life was on the line, of course I'd adapt and get used to it, but it's not. I'm doing this for fun, so it shouldn't be surprising that my priority is having fun. All the new cars are effing annoying, as is the wooden surface. Playtime has been reduced to an hour a month or something since the introduction of Snowcar. Maybe Wenok should spend the hour spinning like a Joel in stunt mode. It's a good way to spend the hour a month, I guess. I mean, it's the same response every single time there's an update anyway. First time being #1 in my country. See, this guy gets it. He's cooking. The biggest problem with this game is that I drive the car on the track pretty fast, but for some reason there's always a big list of names above mine with times that are shorter than my time on each track. I hope the difficult ATs this season mean Nadeo is rethinking medals. Good point. I'm bad at the game without a doubt, but I still get gold medals on most maps. That's completely fine by me right now, but I don't think it's healthy for the game to give no gold to aspire to for players who are better than me. On the flip side, bronze medals are pointless. Bronze medal on stunt mode, bronze medals are not pointless. I'm a bronze Andy. I'm a bronze stunt mode player, guys. I'll admit it. I'm a bronze stunt mode player. Grinding for 20 minutes to either top blades near possible time to wait. I think that's fine. Though they're not set by Nadeo, champion medals exist on track of the day. They're set 1 hour after the cup and campaign. Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, I've said the medal system needs rework no matter what. Wait, someone whip out that tweet that I posted. One sec. December 13th, 2023. I got into a talk with Hylas on Twitter. And there was this talk about Hylas referring to expert players. Yeah, sorry, experts. He was referring to expert players as in the top players of Trackmania. And then oh, this is April 11th, actually. Any chance for adding a new medal for the so-called expert players? This way you can have easier medals for newcomers and still give the experienced players a real challenge. This could also be applied to Track of the Day. I think that a top 1110 set after 1 week could become sort of a reference for the entire season and unlock some higher trophies if all collected. Don't know, some many things to do. Your input would be good on this topic. More like Super Bronze, Silver, Gold, Trackmaster we did on Turbo minus some unfair use too. In reference to Riolu, of course. And then I replied that this was, so I replied later on, any chance on this coming to the game? Please, please, please. We need a challenge for the experts as you call us. Taunting him a little bit. I did not say you are an expert. You are a super expert. Yes, that would be cool to raise the ceiling. You are spamming your head on with your skill, but the focus is on content at the moment. I will keep this in mind. Yeah, the whole medal system talk. I mean, I've tried to advocate for this, but it is not really. But maybe now that the content releases are done, like killing Royal, releasing Stunt, killing Trackmania Esports, dropping the new cars, maybe now it's time. Maybe now it's time for the author medals. Nadeo this campaign. I just released the summer campaign. The medals will be easy for newer players, right? Guys, where is this like do you call this like a stigma? Like where is this coming from? In the last couple of campaigns, people were complaining that they were too easy. Are people now complaining that they are too hard? Yes. Yes. It's like we're in Groundhog Day, man, in Trackmania. We are absolutely in Groundhog Day. Every 3 months, we live the same couple days. Question, are the first 10 track ATs relatively easier than the remaining 15? Yes. But I think it's because the first 10 tracks are free, right? I made a survey on how people feel about Trackmania 2020 because the divided opinions of streamers playing the new campaign made me curious. I cannot show this without linking or showcasing my email. Did you move from TMNF to TM 2020? Alright, I'm stun locked on the first question, guys. Let's go again. Trackmania players, the campaigns are too easy. Nadeo, and I took that personally. I don't understand stuns. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Hey, Isaac the Squirrel. I'm with you. I'm with you right there.
Are you sure?
Honestly, yeah. I just played 10 minutes and I have no clue what I did. 118 comments. Reddit is popping off. The biggest problem with the game is so obvious, and yet nothing has been done about it since release. Why? I don't understand how the biggest problem about this game can be so obvious, and yet the developers are so seemingly oblivious about it. Instead of fixing the real issue, they're releasing new cars and now a new game mode. It would be laughable if it wasn't so frustrating. The user interface sucks. That's it. That's the problem. That's why Open Planet needs to exist. That's what 99% of the complaints in this subreddit are about. It is impossible to find new maps and campaigns. You can't search for maps. You can't favorite a campaign. Campaign rooms, servers are limited to 25 maps without using a script. New players cannot figure out how to do anything because it is not intuitive. Even a relatively experienced player like myself struggles sometimes to find what should be basic, accessible options. If a new map gets released and it isn't Track of the Day, but it is good and popular, how am I supposed to know about it or find it? It is impossible to find unless I use various third-party websites. If an event is happening in the game, like a cup or some other competition, how am I supposed to know about it or find it? What if I want to train or improve a certain style? Sure, Trackmania School exists, and it is good, but unless I ask about it on subreddit, how exactly am I supposed to find it? The training maps are absolutely suck. both as a learning resource and as maps in general. Why can't we have dashboard features built into a HUD? Why do we need to use external plugins for basic functionality? I am painfully aware that none of the points I am making are new or fresh. They have been made thousands of times on Reddit and Twitter, but the devs don't seem to understand. Trackmania is a fantastic game, but is hiding behind an awful UI that is holding the game back from its full potential. New players are being turned away because they cannot find resources to learn and improve. They cannot find fun, fresh new tracks to play and to hunt. All of the truly difficult things are done. The game is great as is. It doesn't really need new cars or new physics or anything like that. We need a major overhaul of UI. Console needs Chem 7. Honestly, it's a good post. I still think the new cars are a great addition. I don't really find it fair that everyone is bashing the new old cars because they cannot drive it. I think I've said this many times before. Like, having all the cars available in Trackmania as a huge Trackmania ecosystem world is great, in my opinion. But the UI, I mean, yeah, we know that the UI is not the greatest. New cars were a terrible addition nobody asked for. Well, I like it. I didn't ask for it, but I like it. So that's where, you know, everyone has the different opinions. The fact that the entire Trackmania franchise has never seen an in-game track browser is always baffling. To me, it feels like such a basic feature. Yeah, this is true. I think Trackmania has just always relied on Mania Exchange. Imagine if Mania Exchange was never created. Like, that would be crazy. Like, this game wouldn't even exist. Has Nadeo ever made a good UI in any of their games?
I think the biggest issue with this game is that the RPG title pack doesn't exist.
What is this? One of the funniest YouTube videos ever seen is 2 of the old Machinima Respawn guys failing to join a game of Shootmania for 8 minutes because of how terrible the UI is. Wait, we're watching this. Dude, Machinima, that is a flashback.
What's up, you guys? Busy days here at Team Respawn, but we wanted to just play some games today.
Yeah.
Are we in agreement?
We are in total agreement. I wanted to just shoot some stuff.
Shootmania,
Yeah.
I saw pop up on Steam. You said, in fact, it told you it had been 200 and some odd days since you played. I didn't even.
Yeah,
see this.
I did a live stream with this game a while back, and I think I played the beta.
So my first question for you, APL, since you're an expert on
Yeah,
this, is,
I'm
why
pretty
does the menu look like, like, I don't know, like.
I feel like
I don't even know.
I feel like I need the things that Tom Cruise had in Minority Report to navigate this menu.
I feel like it really wants me to push Shootmania Storm.
I think you're right, but I don't know what these other
it's weird
things
that you
are.
can move the.
And what is?
Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, you did it too?
Yeah, how did
I mean,
look at that.
What is happening? And what
Is
does
this
it
where
mean
you can
to-
buy the DVD copies? What are these? What is this? What is this? Are these maps?
I think they're game types. I think they're game types or something. I want to 1v1 a little bit. Do you want to?
You want to go there?
I'd want to go
That's
there.
That's what Wednesday's turning into?
Wednesday's
what is this? This is how Mania Planet looked like back in the days.
1v1
You want to
day.
do this right before we eat lunch. That's the way
I
want to
dominate the shit out of you on
Okay,
the battlefield
alright.
right now. All right, I'm going to go
We'll
local
see.
play and hopefully...
Holy shit, now I'm on like a blog.
create...
I went to, this is like Shootmania Boing Boing.
Dude.
You know what this is? I feel like this is Uplink.
This is up like...
And I need agent.
Wait, this was an actual recording for Machinima. Wait, we have to
The
skip a
server.
bit.
It's fresh.
Local play.
Maybe.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there we
Refresh,
go.
boom, I see you.
And then the password is Dick, D-I-C-K-S.
Join.
Oh, man, this might work.
DICKS. That's how you spell dicks? Man, I've had it wrong all this time. All right. Don't worry, I'm joining the server.
It says loading.
Steady as she goes.
Natio Live is in here? Or I don't know if that's the spectator bot or what it is. I don't know. This is the most
Why are they laughing so much?
thing I've ever seen. And I'm suddenly starting to regret what's happening.
The shit we go through.
Dude.
The shit we go through
Just
to
to play.
just fight each other.
I know.
You know what I'm missing right now? Some music.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
menu music back.
You know what? I'm gonna try game.
Look at
Hold on.
beginners all.
Yeah, the top one.
This one?
Yeah, I think so.
right,
Battle
let's-
62.
All right, we got this. Oh, what's your name?
Sharks, Shrek, Sack, Star.
Dude, what are you doing? It's synchronizing.
I'm.
So they spent. Oh, it's not even working.
It's the game.
Whatever.
Jesus Christ. That's actually really, really funny. Oh my god. I mean, the UI has always been an issue. Like, yeah, you see him do all these cool player-made cubs and maps and get excited for it, but I have no idea how or where to find those. Do they even exist on console? If I had to bet my life, I'd say no. The browser always tells me no events. Ay, ay, ay. I also think what a lot of players don't realize is that you have to have the paid version. Like, you need to subscribe to the game to actually play, like, all of the things, you know? Am I the only one who has no idea what to do in stun mode? This doesn't help. I need to read this. Because this is literally me. Just as an aside, putting the stun mode as a library campaign instead of as its own unique section on the interface is an incredible level of laziness, almost admirable lack of dedication. So where should we put this new game mode? Just chuck it in the campaign's library. Guys, I think I've seen enough of Reddit. Good lord. Oh my god. Another campaign post with 100 comments. Why do people get downvoted like this? Like, is it just because people are, like, jealous that other players are able to drive all the cars or something? It just kills the flow for me, which is, like, the whole reason I enjoy Trackmania. I mean, I can get behind a comment like this, honestly. The game has become very action key focused. But do these people have the same energy about action keys when it comes to bobsleigh in that case? On Stadium. That's what I'm wondering. Am I the only one who's more interested in the game? Again, thanks to the new cars, bring some new gameplay and content. And I'm saying that as a beginner, Div 30 player. Yeah, I guess it's just the majority, the loud, like there's just a lot of people voicing their opinions. Like it's easier to post like a negative comment than a positive one. My turn to post this tomorrow. Everyone is just farming the new campaign post. Desert car is my favorite of the 3 alternate cars, so I may be biased on this. -2 votes. Anyway, let's just play the game, guys. Okay, let's go onto the mime map for a little bit. I was lost in the UI. Yeah, I was. I saw stunt and solo, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I still need 4,000 there. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna build a Spammiej of the day. And then we have Cup of the Day. And then after that, we're gonna do maybe a Spammiej of the Alphabet. Sounds pretty good to me. Trick of the Day. Hunting Ultra Medals. Spammiej of the Day. 18 CST. Cup of the Day. 19 CST. Spammiej of the Alphabet after.